Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Epoch, and welcome back to the Riverview Investment Challenge by Rusty Money Gaming. It's on the Riverview map by Cavalier Roy, and so we came back here in June, and so we're going to go through June, July, and August here. Um, we don't have a whole lot going on the farm, uh, June and July. But we still got our chicken coop. We still got our sheep and goats there. Our two greenhouses over there. We'll shoot up here, and I'll show you what we have going on at this farm. So, as you can see, we got rid of on the last episode. We got rid of this pen here. Over here in this silo, our fermenting silo, you can see we have grass, we've got hay and silage, we've got 925,000 liters of total mixed ration. So you can see kind of what we're building towards there. So in this episode, we're going to go through a couple things here, probably get to August here, and then have a little bit more excitement. So I won't, let's see, our grass fields be ready to cut next month in July, but I'll wait and cut those in August uh, once we're done here. So let's go back here. We'll check out this farm since we're coming right by. You can see our pigs. We've got 200 pigs in there. Reproduction time 4 months. So then we'll get another 200. Now the slurry, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with it yet, but we'll figure that out at a different time. So let's go back over here. So June, we'll check the shop here real quick. I don't think there's anything in there that we want. Nope. So now we'll move on to July. Like I said, June pretty quick, July pretty quick, and then we'll go from there. Our next real sell date is going to be October, November eggs, but October, and then really again in May. So we'll go through here. So how have you guys been doing in the challenge? Those of you that have been competing in it, have you run into any problems? Anything that you find challenging? I didn't realize how kind of, and I've only got a couple things running. How much it's going to actually take to do all this. So, all right. So we're in July. Let's check out and see what we got. We got tractor, weeder. That might be nice. Plow, rice harvester. I don't think we're going to get any of that. But we do have to go over here and let's see here. 1,000. The wool pallets are pretty easy to see, but the ones for the milk are a little harder. So let's get this stuff out of the way real quick. We won't spend a lot of time doing this. We'll just kind of scoop them and move them. Got our lights turned on there. Actually, I might help a little bit. Obviously at daytime, but I kind of like the lights. I like the lights on all the tractors and the equipment as well. And I saw where they just a mod came out with a floodlight. So I don't know how many of you guys do farming in the dark. I generally don't, but that seems kind of interesting. See if we get that there. Turn around here. Oh, can't really see. Guess we made it alright. Oh, lost that one. That's alright. We'll set it down and we'll go from there. Pick it back up. We'll just stack it in front of this one. Alright, we've got almost all of them here. I bet you that was the one I didn't want to move to. That's alright, we'll just get it all out of here and sort it out later. Yeah. It'll be alright. Like I said, eventually we want to have a spinnery and a dairy so that we can actually make a little bit more money. Maybe not so much on the dairy side, but definitely on the spinnery side. If we look at the price of fabric, I mean, it's definitely worth it in my mind to get it. And we're gonna have to, if we're gonna do that, I feel like that has to be done in year 4. So we've got a lot of goals in year 4. Year 3, we're still kind of prepping. Like I said, I want to do this in by the end of year 7, but we may, the more I'm looking at here, we may run to year 8. So, all right. Alright, so we got that cleared out. I mean, as you can see, I mean, and I'll pull it up here on the next month, but we're getting a lot of wool and goat milk every time. So let's check our animals here on our reproduction, because we want to make sure we're actually going to let those chickens go. We need some more eggs, so we're good there. Let's go up here and check on our silage. So, if you guys thought about what we're going to make this. Alright, so let's deactivate that. Deactivate that. And we'll go over here. We'll activate that. So we should have a million silage, or a million total mixed ration, which will be a good start. Alright, so we'll go back down to our homestead here. Alright, and now we looked there, yep, didn't see anything. Now we're going to go to August. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this this cold or flu or whatever I had. So it put me down there for a couple days. Alright, let's see here. M8 Series Kubota, that's interesting. This crone, but we have a forage wagon, so. Excuse me. Alright. So. Let's go over to our pigs. So here it is in August. And if we look, we have 400 pigs. So, we'll go in and our pigs are now ready to sell. So we don't have anything to move them with, so we have to pay the $10,000 fee, and we paid $80,000 for the feed, and then we paid another. Well, how much did we pay for these originally? $46,000 for the pigs themselves. So we paid $46,000 and to $80,000, $90,000, $136,000, and we're going to make $200,000 because I figured in the $10,000. So only about $60,000, $63,000 on the pigs. However, in order for the new ones to go through, we need to go pick up another 80,000 liters of feed. So that means that we're actually going to lose money on this first group of pigs. Now, every subsequent group of pigs we're going to make money on. So that'll be good. We'll be making $100,000, $110,000 on each subsequent group of pigs. So, but it'll look like we get a bunch of money here in a minute. So let's go in here and we will sell our pigs. So $370,000 is what we have right now. So that we could take that and pay off a third of our debt of our $1 million, but then we wouldn't have any money left. So what we're going to do is we need to go buy food. So let's just go ahead and get that done and spend the money up front. So, pig food. I think we're going to do bags this time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there we are, 80,000 liters of food that we've purchased for our pigs. So we'll get that cost up front. Now we could spread that out over a couple months, but I just don't. I just want to make sure we have it. That way we're not going halfway through the year and forgetting about it. So we've got our tractor here. So one of the other things that we're going to have to do is put in a fuel source somewhere on our farm here. So I'll jump out here and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So I've been looking around, and we do have to customize 2 of the farms. So, but this area here seems to me like this is where I want to put my main house. So if we go up here, we overlook we'll say it's the lake, or that is a really nice view. You can see trees and mountains up in the distance. So I think this is where we're going to put our house. So in order to do that, we're going to have to clear a lot of this out. We're going to have to get rid of some of these trees. And I thought about putting in a small sawmill just for the production on some of these trees. Get out of them what we can and then go from there. But I don't know if that's going to be cost effective or not. So I'm really kind of debating on what to do there. So if you guys have any ideas, put them down there in the comments. Whether you think we should put in a sawmill, whether we should chip them up, or whether we should just cut them down, haul them off. So when I go up here and look, this is the farmhouse I'm looking at, because I really kind of like the look of this one. And I think that this one just has a nice view, and I want to put it somewhere about like here. Area is restricted, land is not owned by you, so it'll probably be somewhere right around here. Unless we turn it, we do something like this. But I want to make sure that we can sit on our porch, on our front porch, which is why I want to put it like this, and look off onto the lake there. So if we had our porch there, we'd be looking off this way. We could see out this way a little bit. We could see if anybody was coming down the driveway. So that's really what I'm thinking. If we go back in and we can look and see, kind of hard to see there a little bit. Once we get, like I say, everything cleared out, we'll have to probably put in another driveway to come across, and then we could put our carport in. And I did see a mod on Mod Hub, a playground set, so I think I'm going to put one of those in too. So over here where our current house is, I think we're going to turn this into our workshop and put our diesel tank over here, kind of away from the house. And then we still have a lot of area that we can do a lot with. So I think that's going to be our plan going forward. You can see it was $245,000, so it's something we're definitely going to have to look at. So what we'll do is we'll go up here and pick up some pig feed. And the other thing is, if you look at our gauge down here at the bottom, we need diesel. So $290,000 right now is what we've got. So we're moving forward, but we do need to go get a load of diesel, and we'll pick up some bags of feed and bring it back. Not a lot. We'll just fill up the trailer a little bit. We won't fill it as full as we have been, but That hill is something else coming up with feed. And I don't know what everybody else is using to get around. I do have an idea of a truck I'd like to get, but I'm not sure that it's what I want. I'm looking at two different ones, so the one I end up getting may surprise both of us, may surprise us all, so may surprise me and surprise you. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll go up here. Now, let's look at the map here real quick. Here's the shop. So we're going to go up here and we're going to drive down. We're going to go here and get our diesel first. Now, I am glad we don't have to fill up a DEF system on this, because that's just a pain right there. I'm surprised. And I don't know, maybe somebody has come out where there actually is a DEF system and a regen mod. I would not be downloading that one. So we'll go down here, and this is kind of an area of the map I really haven't explored. I haven't explored the whole map yet, really. Just been kind of going through on the challenge. So we'll turn here. But it is a good looking map, I tell you. Oh, they got speed bumps. Well, they got another set of speed bumps. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but since the update, I've been stuttering a little bit. So let's see how much diesel this takes. To be honest, for the amount of time we've been running it, we haven't spent that much gas, that much diesel, so I'm actually quite surprised. But we do need to get a tank on the farm. $736,000. $736,000. That'd be crazy. So there's the carpentry. We could take our trees there. But let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. That's going to be something else that we're going to want to try to accomplish in year 4, is getting our house built and kind of getting set up there. So let's pull in here. Oh my goodness, look at all that pig feed. Alright, so like I've said before, I really feel like somebody would be here to load this for us, so we are not going to get too worried about loading it with super strength. Let's see how many of them we can get here. So I was doing the like the crates before, and I started trying to look at it here, and I want to see. I feel like the bags are going to be easier to transport, as in we can get more on there. They won't take as much room. So obviously, weight wise, it may make a difference. See the stutter? So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, or is it just me? Is it something that I need to do in my settings, or the settings on my graphics card, or maybe I need to update my driver? I don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas, let me know. Alright, so then what we're going to do, we're going to strap it down. So we should be able to get 24 of them on here. Maybe that was the same as before. Maybe it's less. I don't remember. I feel like we double stacked and we got a lot on there last time. We might stack some on top. I don't know, it's really tough pulling that hill. No, obviously that's just one small section of the drive, but you drop down to like 3 miles an hour. Stack them all on there. And this will at least get the new picks started. And then we can come back and get the rest of it. Alright, it's all strapped down. Alright, easy does it. I won't take turns too quickly. You can see, I mean, it's just, when you start up this hill, it's pretty vertical. Ugh. Are we going to make it? Four miles an hour. So 24,000 pounds, 24,000 liters. I'm figuring they're probably 1,000 pounds a piece. So we got 12 ton. Once you get a little closer to the top, 3, then it should start picking back up. Crawling. There, we start picking back up a little. Alright. We have flipped here before, so we want to try not to do it again. The other thing I think we'll do here, we'll go ahead and we'll put in our diesel tank. I'll put it in, put it out of the way a little bit. We actually could put it in our pig farm, and that would just have the diesel out of the way altogether. Did we get that last one? We did. Alright. Alright, and since we're here, let's go ahead get a chainsaw. Now, I do have the lumberjack mod installed, so on these trees here, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of all the trees, but I think those couple, yeah, they allow us to kind of run through here a little bit. Alright. So, since we already have our building over here, I think it makes sense put our gas pump in over here. So let's go down here to construction. Containers. Let's see here. Alright, so let's where will we put it here? I tell you what. Oh. Well, let's put it right here. Let's see here. Can we get it as a count? How close can we get it here? We don't want it too close. Alright. So we got our gas tank installed, and what we need to do is we need to go back up here. Our diesel tank. And Let's put 50 liters in it. That way we've got some in it. If we need to, we could always buy more. But there we are. We got our diesel tank there. We'll take this back. We're going to pick up another load of pig food. And then when we get back up here, we'll park truck. We'll go over to our other farm there where the sheep farm was. We got rid of. And I'll show you what we're going to do there. I don't think coming down this hill would be a favorite either. And a tractor or a truck. Stacked up here. Like I said, I feel like they'd have a forklift or something to get us loaded. They wouldn't expect farmers to bring their own equipment to load this, so or maybe if somebody lives near a feedlot, how do you load it? How do they load it? How do you get it loaded? All the above. Alright, so we got 18,000. So we'll go over here. Alright, so we've got quite an area here to fill up. So we want to have roughly see here. So there's no field with this one, and this will only do 70 cows. So we have to have 100 animals per pen at each farm. So that one won't work. So that'll only do 50. This cow barn will do 500, but I don't feel like that has the overlaps with another object. Do something like this. So there's 300, but that is so there's 150 cows. This one is 250. Now, I do like this barn. And cannot place fence here. So we have to try and angle this, and we can do it. Let's see here. So flattening failed. Land is not owned by you. Flattening failed. Cannot place fence here. Oh, I felt like... Oh, we had it. Alright, so we can put our cow pasture, we put it here, but it's really not where I wanted it. I think this is the barn I want. But I would rather put it this way. Overlaps with another object. So what is that other object? Oh, well, so we can put our cow barn here. But it does look like we're going to have to do some some definite work here as far as why can't we put our fence there? Like, I understand that. We've got our slurry tank. We can get to it. We can drive in and out. Can we go any further forward? So this would be about as far forward as we could go. So come this way. Overlaps with another object. Alright, so that would leave us with roughly 110,000 left. So I do believe this is where we're going to put our water buffalo. So I haven't done water buffalo before, so I think this is where we're going to put them. And so let's customize our fence. And maybe we don't want to. Yes. Alright. So, there's our meadow. Here's our new cow barn. So we'll go up here. We'll have to do a little bit of work here, a little bit of softening of the terrain and whatnot. So let's go inside. I really like this, the way it looks. Come in here, you know, we've got the door there. Now obviously we've got feet and straw there. We're not going to be able to do much on this side, so we'll probably just put up some trees and decorate this, but it's good, at least a lot of open air for the cows come through. There's our slurry pit out there. If we come down through here, you can see we run into this. So there's a little bit of a dip there. And I think what we're going to do is flatten this out a little bit. We got to go in here and find the... There it is. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll end up bringing the road in here, and then that way, instead of coming in and trying to find a way to squeeze back out, we can just come directly out this way. So those are some things I'm going to work on outside the video here. And then again, this here, we're going to soften this and give ourselves a nice pathway, because really we want the road to meander from over here, right? We want it to come off here, kind of come this way, into this area. So I do like this pen. There's slurry right there. You've got 400,000 400,000 liters of food, so we won't have to fill it up a ton. But right there you get the milk here. So we have 267 animals, but we're probably just going to get 100. So let's go to our animal dealer. Water buffalo. $100 is 25,000. So we'll probably get those next month, and get that started. But we want to get that down. So if we go here, go construction, you can see we're starting to build out this farm a little bit. Got some different things there, and then like I said, I'll do a little work here on the road, get that cleaned up, get this cleaned up. I'll probably take out this second hedge here too, just to give it a little bit cleaner look. So alright, so if we look here, there's this farm. Alright, then we go back over here. We've got this one, which talked about we're going to put our house over here, or workshop over here. We've got our pigsty. We've got our pigs in there now. Now in 9 months, we'll be in the business of making money on pigs. So, and then the last one we have to get is this one. So, as you can see, there's a lot here. There's biogas, mini biogas plant there. You can see there's, I don't know if you get those cows, we can get it or not, but there's a lot of cows there overall. I think these are beef cows. I think these are dairy cows. Maybe. Will look like it. But this is a pretty big farm. This is 422,000. So we're going to look to do that at the end of year 4. See if we can make enough money to buy this. So there's the house, which I'm not opposed to. It's not a bad looking house, but I just like the other one better. So alright, there we are. There's ours. And there's our new pen. So alright guys, thanks for coming along. It's August. We'll probably hit September, October, November. We'll run through the winter months there. We'll get our goat milk and everything loaded, and get it sold off, and that'll bring us a good profit, and then that'll definitely help us start up with getting some of these other projects done. So thank you for coming along, and we'll see you again on next time.